Hey everyone, welcome to the last Facebook Live for Fear Expo, the last one before we're at the show. And tonight we have a lot of special guests. Of course, we got Steve back, and there's just so much to talk about. We are getting ready to head to Owensboro. I mean, actually, today I was loading one of the trailers with the guys. We are doing the badges. All kinds of stuff going on. Lots to talk about. Tonight, we have a really good guest lineup. We have VFX in the house tonight. We have, we're going to talk about the Ultimate Haunt Tour being sold out. We're going to talk about, we're going to have Bloom's FX here. Mitch Mitton, I don't know if he's going to make it in there. He's having a little bit of trouble, but we'll see how that goes. We got Alisa from Scared of My Shadow here. We got Tim Frank from Haunt LEDs. And I say, what do you say we get Steve out here and we get this going? There he is.
What's going on, everybody? Doug, what's going on, my friend?
I am tired, but I'm excited, man. We got a lot to do. Very short time. It's here before we knew it.
Yeah, I mean, this started like, what, 3 years ago for us, but you know, we really start turning the wheels come Tuesday. We hit the floor Tuesday to make sure everything's all ready for everybody and everything goes smoothly. So, I mean, it's happening.
It definitely is. And so many new things this year compared to last year. I mean, you start out, I mean, we're actually, like you just said, we're going to be there Tuesday. Last year we didn't show up till late Wednesday. We just didn't have to be there that early. But this year we're going to be on the floor on Tuesday. We have vendors showing up and starting to set up Wednesday and Thursday this year. And the haunt tour. I mean, brand new haunt tour. It's Steve. I have not checked this officially, but and someone correct me if I'm wrong out there watching. If Leonard's watching here, definitely tell me if I'm right or not. I think that when we did the Michigan haunt tour and we did 12 haunts in 3 days, that was the most haunts a haunt tour has done, or at least it's got to be close. Would you say I'm right there?
Close, yeah.
Yeah. And then this year, we just did our count today. And we're going to have 191 people on this tour.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm the one who's supposed to be wrangling all these people together. Yeah, I'm well aware. Yeah.
So that's 3 of the big passenger buses, you know, the ones that's got the bathroom on it, the comfortable chairs, the area to sit back and drink. Yeah, 3 of those. And we had 32 people sign up to drive.
Yeah. So
and follow the bus.
But I mean, here's the thing. I mean, yeah, all these people are going to go, but they're going to enjoy 6 incredible haunts in 12 hours. I mean, you got your transportation covered, we got your food covered, we got your entertainment covered. I mean, we're even giving you shirts to wear. We're even putting clothes on your backs.
Well, we got to make sure they're wearing the right clothes. I mean, come on.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. For those of you that are watching that are going to be on the bus tour, we even get to check you in for the show right off the rip. Like, we're a one-stop shop. You know, you show up, get all your stuff, and then that's it. Your weekend's set. All you got to do is just whatever you want, really.
Yeah. Yeah, and so everyone who is on the tour, I hope they got their Fear Expo tickets, because right afterwards we have that Friday VIP day. You can tell that not only are the VIPs coming, because the tickets are selling like crazy this year for that Friday event, but we got a lot of people who maybe didn't take the VIP option, because I've never seen classes fill up like they're filling up on Friday.
Yeah, and it's, you know what, it's actually really cool that, you know, we have the classes on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, and obviously you can pre-register. You can pre-register now for your classes, so if you haven't yet, get on there, start registering for your classes. But if you show up, maybe get a little downtime during the day, you know, the rest of your crew needs a little nap or something, you got an hour or 2 to kill, jump in on a class. I mean, this is free education, guys. Over 50 hours of free education. I mean, Leonard had worked really, really hard getting some really great presenters out there. You know, just take advantage of it. It's only going to help you in the long run.
I mean, some of those classes are in the 40s. Matter of fact, I think Emily will be able to correct me if I'm wrong tonight, but I believe her class, wow, my background's taking me over. That skull is aggressive. I believe her class is at 46, and a lot of the Friday classes are that way. Saturday, the classes are in the mid-30s, and then Sunday, they're in the 20s. So it's telling me that people need to start looking at those Sunday classes, get those booked. There's plenty of classes still available. In the next break, when we bring someone out, matter of fact, I believe we're going to be starting off with Haunt LEDs tonight. I think that's the first time we've talked to this new company, if I'm not mistaken, Steve, in the 2 years we've done this.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to Tim here and there a little bit, but yeah, I mean, this is the first time he's coming on, which is really cool because his products are incredible. They're amazing. They're haunts all across this country, and he's got a lot to offer. And I'm really excited that he's on tonight. I'm really excited he's part of Fear Expo. This is, God, everything that we talk about, all these guests that we have on, and all these, it's just like, I'm getting worried that one day you and I are going to be sitting down having a meeting and going, well, I'm out of ideas because we already had all these people doing all this stuff. And, you know, it's getting crazy out there. Which just means all of you got to get out there and start companies and come show it for your expo.
I heard when you run out of ideas, you just create more trade shows.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
No.
You might be on your own on that one.
Yeah, definitely just kidding. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get me out of here. I'll come back after you're done talking with Tim.
Well, hold on real quick, because you don't even know about this. I got a little trick up my sleeve tonight. I got a super, super secret giveaway, and I'm the only one that knows about this. It's a super secret giveaway.
Nice.
In the comments. We don't even offer what I want to give away tonight. It's not even like a thing. It's not on the schedule. It's not something that you can ask for. It's not something you can buy. It's something very, very specific, and it'll only happen for you and 3 of your friends if you win tonight. But I'm serious. I'm watching the live feed here. We have to get over 40 views, and once we get 40 people on here,
we're so close.
I will release
Everyone
what the
needs to share.
hashtag is. Yes, we got to share this. Got to get it because I want to give it away. So if we hit 40, I'll give you the super secret hashtag, and I'll tell you what it is, and we'll go from there. And I hope you guys win.
I love it. Well, I just saw a comment that I definitely don't want to go without making sure we talk about. Looks like someone asked right here, are the make it and take it's full? Definitely not. The make it and take it's are open. We have more room on them. We are not planning on cutting any of them off until probably just before the show. We got to give the people the time to bring the right amount of stuff to the show. So get in there, get your make it and take it, get it reserved. So that way you're for sure going to be part of that. We got some really good ones. I think we have 4 or 5 this year. Make it and take it.
There's a whole section on the website.
Yeah.
Just all
exactly.
Make it, take it classes. So.
All right. Well, I tell you what, we're at 33. I'm going to be watching that. I'm going to go ahead and try and find a couple friends too and see if I can share. Get us to 40.
You don't even know what it is.
No, I want to share it.
If we don't hit 40, I'm not going to ever say it. I'm not.
We're going to hit 40. I promise. Everyone on here, go and invite one person to watch this. So Steve's got to give it away because I don't even know what it is yet.
What about if it is
all right?
Your truck?
No, I got a new truck. I don't think so.
It's not your truck.
My black one maybe, but all right, here we go. Let's get me out of here. We're gonna go ahead and start out. I think we got a video to play, and then when we come back, magically, Tim's gonna appear.
Awesome.
I think it's just gonna happen like that.
What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up? I guess we're not getting the video.
Dude, it is so laggy, man. It's horrible.
That's all right. Tim, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for being at Fear Expo. Haunt LEDs, man. I mean, we all know what LEDs are, but I don't think a lot of people know what LEDs can do.
Right.
So give us a little bit about that.
It's mainly for like set lighting. So I've sold to like multiple haunted houses, multiple haunted attractions. I actually sold to some museums and stuff too. That would light up like little things in their museum and stuff. It's basically to outline the set, put it on props and all that fun stuff.
So what all goes into creating the right atmosphere for your scene with LEDs specifically?
I mean, it honestly all depends on what you're doing and what's going on. So like, for a hospital scene or something, I would do like some flickering LEDs, like flickering white LEDs to light that up. Or like blues or greens, and it all depends.
Now, for people that may be intimidated by the thought of LEDs and stuff like that, because that's not just your run-of-the-mill screw-in light bulb, and there's all these functions and features with them, how easy is it for just some average Joe like me off the street that just wants to kind of spruce up an attraction with LEDs? How easy would it be for me to just integrate that into what I already have?
Sorry, dude, I lagged out there, man.
So how easy would it be for a guy like me to integrate LEDs into an attraction that I already have?
It's pretty simple. I mean, all you need is some basic like speaker wiring and literally a 12-volt plug. So like I use 16-2 speaker wire, and then all I do is literally just wire, the black to the black and then the color to the color. So all my LEDs actually are all color-coded wiring. So it's very simple to install. Like my red would be red wiring, my blue would be blue wiring, and etc.
Looks like we have a question on the board here. Do you ship to the UK?
Yeah, that'd be no issue. That'd be no issue.
So going into Fear Expo, I mean, man, it's like you're gonna be there in less than a week, like the rest of us.
Yeah.
When the customers show up to your booth, what can they expect to see?
So actually I had Stuart, he did my booth, and whenever you first walk into the booth, it's going to be white lighting, and then once you trigger a sensor, all the colors will just light up on the whole booth. So it'll be white and warm white when you first walk in, and then colored once the sensor's triggered.
So are you running any show specials this year? Do you have any great deals?
Yeah, I have a few specials going on. And then also, if you guys mention 10% off, I'll give you an extra 10% off discount on your orders. Nice.
Fantastic. And what booth are you going to be in?
That's a good question. I know I'm going to be in Neon Nightmare. I'm not entirely sure the booth number.
I'm just a pretty face. They don't give me all the numbers to the booths.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure because it said something different on one thing, and then it said, oh man. Let me look real quick on Fear Expo. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm sure Doug will pop in here.
I'm sure Doug will probably know. Yeah.
So where can we find hot LEDs out on the web?
HauntLEDs.net.
You got the booth number there, Chris?
I'm pulling it up right now. Haunt LEDs looks like to be booth number 821.
Perfect. Sweet.
They have a 10 by 20 booth, and it's a prime section. at the lower end of our Neon Nightmare. I'm jealous because my booth is small booth, nowhere near that, so he's gonna get super traffic.
Right.
We'll do one more question, and then I'll let you go here. Willie Mae wants to know, how long will it take to set up lighting in a 5,000 square foot attraction?
Me, I personally like to have like 2 months of lighting if I'm doing lighting. That's just me, because I have to have everything perfect, and it needs to, if it's good enough for me, then I think it's good enough for a patron walking through. So for a 5K, I mean, honestly, it depends on what you like. Like, it depends how you like to do the lighting. I mean, it all depends. I mean, I'd recommend at least a month.
Fantastic. All right, Tim, I'm going to let you go because I got a bunch of people I got to get through tonight.
Sounds good.
I look forward to hanging out with you. I want everybody watching this and everybody that's going to be at the show, go check out Tim's booth out there in the Neon Nightmare. If anything, if Neon Nightmare is going to be cool enough alone, let alone that Haunt LEDs is going to be right there just doing their thing. Tim, again, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for being a part of Fear Expo. And, man, I'm looking forward to it.
Sweet. Thank you, guys.
Doug, I think you're muted.
It does it automatically. I should just look at that every time.
You'll
okay.
That one
so if I get muted again, I do got that Jelly Ball blaster right here with the black light all set up. I am ready to go. And speaking of Jelly Ball, they are the sponsor of our black light area, the Neon Nightmare. They're the sponsor of the VIP lounge. They have 2 shooting galleries and an inflatable black light shooting gallery. So, I mean, it's going to be really exciting. If you haven't gotten involved with Jelly Ball yet, make sure you are at this show, because Jelly Ball definitely goes with our industry. Chris has got it all over his place. There's indoor arenas. There's blacklight arenas. We are selling blacklight arenas left and right. And there is no other activity I would add in the off season besides Jelly Ball. There's a lot of imitators out there, a lot of companies that are trying to do it. Jelly Ball was the original, and they've been out there the longest. They are the ones you want to be part of.
And you're going to get a chance to even see it for yourself and play.
Exactly.
And shoot with friends. I mean, if we get enough people together, I mean, come find me. I'll get into a Jelly Ball fight with you.
Heck yeah.
We should do a Jelly Ball Haunt versus Haunt.
Well, I tell you what, we get enough of them there, we're set it up. So
hold on, I'm looking at the video here.
We hit 38. We were so close. We got to get it back up there. We need 40. We got to get some excitement going.
31.
Well, it's 34 now. Right now, but
yeah, we actually hit 41 at one point.
We actually hit 44.
Oh no, Jody says we hit 44.
Oh, 44. We need to double check that.
I love how none of you know what this is. You just want you don't even care what I'm giving away. You just want to see what happens.
She mentioned it in the comments.
Well, I didn't see it, and we're hitting at 31 right now.
All right, make it again.
So, do we have a video for the next one, or?
So, here we go.
Alisa, are you there? Are you muted? Uh-oh, you're muted. Come on, you're pulling a Doug on me. You're just leaving me out to dry here.
Sorry about that.
There you are. Awesome. Hello, darling. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm exhausted, as I'm sure you are too. We're pushing the wire here. I love it.
You know, a few things working in the background. You know how it is. Always working.
So you are a twofer, right? you got yourself a booth, you got yourself a class. We're going to talk about both of those things. But first, I want to talk about Scared of My Shadow, because maybe not a lot of people know of it. It's not the most straightforward type of business. It's a very scary boutique, I like to call it. It's just got a little bit of everything to kind of hit everybody's flavor. So talk about some of the stuff you're going to be bringing to Fear Expo this year.
Awesome. Yeah. So Scared of My Shadow, I work in what I call a legacy material. So my primary material is leather. Now that might seem like something like people are like kind of like weird about with the haunt industry, but I'm here to tell you leather will last for seasons and seasons and seasons. And I'm a professional costume designer of, 25 years. So I have been building masks now for a really long time. So my leather masks are my primarily what I carry, but I also do accessories, including custom leather aprons, and I even do some little items so that you have a little something special to take home with you, some little bags and some journals and some other fun stuff as well. But primarily, I make leather masks specifically for the haunted attraction industry.
And that's what I liked about your booth last year. I hung out with you for a little bit last year and got to see a lot of the cool stuff that you make, and I mean, just a lot of really cool things. But for those of us that aren't haunt owners with like super deep pockets that are going to, CFX or VFX or Global FX and all these other companies and spending a lot of money, if you're an actor, you could come to Scared of My Shadows and you could get, anything from little pins to full-blown masks and costumes within budget. You're very reasonable, very quality materials and stuff like that. So for all the actors and sightseers that are going to be here next weekend, what kind of the little things that you're going to bring for everyone?
Oh, that's a great question. So first of all, I have some masks that are smaller. I have everything from like very elaborate masks to more simplified masks. But they still feature some of like the really cool things. Like I also make my own like dental appliances and things. And so I have masks that are more reasonably priced, very actor priced friendly, that are muzzles. But then I also have little, they're spring clutch pouches, and they're perfect to hold credit cards. And if you carry cash, I know most people don't carry cash anymore, but I also will be giving away stickers at my booth as well. But what's really nice too, this year I'm going to be bringing journals. So I custom make these journals that can either be customized for a haunt to give to their employees, their top employees, or that you can gift for yourself. And it's a great way to walk around the show floor and take notes from all of your favorite vendors, so that you have it all comprised in one place. So I have everything from like little accessories to, of course, varying degrees of masks.
Now, fortunately for everybody else, there's a point in time where you have to abandon your booth next weekend.
Yes.
You are spreading your wonderful knowledge onto the masses. Tell us about your class.
So I'm actually teaching two classes. I'll be teaching a class called So Scary, and that one is on Sunday. And that is one where I will go over everything from beginner things to advanced topics in an hour. So I'm going to be covering a lot of information. And what is particularly useful within that is I'm going to build in time so that you can come and ask your questions to someone who has built for over 250 productions. So I have been building costumes for a long time. So bring your questions and I'm going to help you answer those questions. And then on Saturday, I'm teaching a class on basically how to create your own intellectual property. One of the things that I think is one of my superpowers, besides making leather masks, of course, is I am really good at helping people come up with cool ideas. I'm an idea miner, and I can help you create start with an original concept and even take it further and further and further. And so the IP class, the intellectual property class, is going to be very, very hands-on, very involved, and a big idea session where I'm going to give you lots of tools of how to not only come up with a cool idea, but also ways to concisely sell that idea to perhaps your haunt owner, perhaps the people in your community, whatever it may be. So that's what that class is going to be about. So I'm actually going to leave my booth.
Oh, but that's all right. You have an absolute crack team that's going to be covering for you. So no matter what, anytime, make sure you swing by Scared of My Shadows. Check out everything they have. Clean her out. I need this woman busy. She needs to make more stuff. Clean her out. So I don't know. Do you know your booth number by any chance?
It's 215.
215. Perfect. And where can we find Scared of My Shadows?
At www.scared-of-my-shadow. Yeah, needless to say, making people scared of their shadow is a pretty popular domain name. So scared-of-my-shadow.
Awesome. Alisa, I love you as always. You are an incredible human being, and I can't wait. In a few short days, you and I are going to just be working and partying and just having the greatest time. And I hope all these people that are watching tonight are going to have the greatest time, and I hope everybody that's going to be there is going to have the greatest time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Doug, you're muted again. Come on. You're killing me.
I'm back. I'm good. Okay, I just got a new job while we were off on the break. I've been looking for a job where I can really make some good money. So now I work for Bloom's FX. I'm going to be their head makeup artist.
No, you're not. I will not allow that. I've seen you.
I got the
I've
logo
seen your
and
artistic
everything.
ability. I will not allow this.
Come on. I know the person
business.
getting ready to come on is going to hire me. I'm ready to go to work for them.
Well, I tell you what, before she comes on, I did happen to look down at the chat, and I believe I saw 42 at one point in time.
48.
Even though we're at 30. You saw 48?
48.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell everybody what it is and how you can win it. Friday night we have a very, very special party that we're throwing, and it is a thank you to everybody that's coming and being a part of this show. We have 500 Miles to Memphis, and we have Blind Perception putting out a concert for us. Now, if you don't know, check out 500 Miles to Memphis, check out Blind Perception. But 500 Miles to Memphis has been around for 20 years. They have I don't know how many studio albums, record deals. Half of their songs are licensed by MTV. They're the real deal, right? So tonight, if you put in the hashtag 500 Miles to Memphis, and you hashtag it, I will give you and 3 of your friends a personal meet and greet with the band before the show. You guys will be the only ones doing this. This is not something that we offer to anybody that's going to be there. It's not something that you just kind of sneak in and say, hey, can I meet these guys and stuff? You will get a private meet and greet before the show with the bands. So hashtag 500 Miles to Memphis. Check them out on YouTube. Check them out on Spotify. I did speak to both of the bands today at great lengths. They will have merchandise there. They will have CDs. Records. I do believe they have cassette tapes as well that they're getting, t-shirts, a whole bit. And this is just, the whole concert is just a thank you for everybody that's attending the show. And I believe, how much does that cost?
I got to double check, but someone told me that I'm giving away free tickets.
Yeah, that's
Is that true?
Yeah, that's a free show too. Yeah,
it's a free show.
Yes. So as long as you have a general admission ticket or a VIP ticket, you are welcome to come party. There will be a bar there, not an open bar. Kentucky laws. But there will be a bar there, and we can drink, we can party, and we can have an absolutely great time.
It's gonna be fun. I mean, I'm super excited about what we're doing Friday. We're starting out in the morning. We're gonna get up after the haunt tour. We're gonna have a breakfast that is going to be a networking breakfast. So you're gonna meet other people. It's VIP extraordinary the whole day. Then we're going to have some keynote speakers. First session, we'll take a break for some food. We're going to have keynote speakers. Second session, both of them are geared on making more money. And I know that's what everyone wants to do in this industry is make more money. I mean, that's what it's all about. After that, we're going to have what people's been asking for a long time, and we're going to do it. We're going to have a VIP 3 hours show floor only open to VIP. This is your chance to get to know the vendors get to know the buyers, and just have a show floor wide open to the buyers and really dedicated down to that 3 hours. And then after that, we're going to go upstairs. We're going to have the networking speed dating like we did last year.
Which was a huge hit, by the way.
Super popular. I can tell you.
No, we couldn't. Over, we're like, we got to go. The event's over. They're like, we're going to hang out for a little bit. We're like, fine, whatever.
And what that is that's the reverse of the show floor. Because now instead of the vendors sitting still and the owners are moving around, flip that. The owners, the attraction owners, the VIPs are sitting down, and all the vendors are moving around. So it's absolutely awesome. And then right from that, go ahead and get over there, get to the bar, because now we've got 2 live bands for you, and they're going to rock the stage. And then after that, if you get invited, you get to go to the after party.
Yeah. So the official after party sponsored by Monsters Alive. We have 100 wristbands that will be given out Friday and Friday only. And there's only 2 ways to get them. You can either see David Quinn over at Monsters Alive or myself. So I know not a lot of you are going to be able to attend the showroom floor on Friday because of the VIP activities that are going down. But I will also have wristbands, and I will be around. And if you can make a convincing enough argument why you get to come to the after party where there'll be alcohol for free, and there'll be entertainment and games and party, and we don't really have a cap on that party. We can party until the sun comes up, until I got to work Saturday morning.
How did someone get their ticket already, huh?
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah. But so a lot of stuff going on. So get those hashtags up. Hashtag 500 miles to Memphis. Hopefully you guys win tonight. But we have a lot of other stuff. And I do think because this is our last show, we are eventually going to talk about everything.
Yes. But you said our last show. This isn't our last show, by the way. This is our last show this week, because we're going to keep this going. We're going to have a show next week. We're going to figure it out somehow where we're live from Owensboro, and then we're going to keep this going afterwards, because there's a lot of good things we can do with the industry, and we're going to talk more of that in the future. But I do not want to wait I cannot keep my future boss waiting any longer. I mean, she's going to hire me tonight. So I'm going to be the head artist over there at Bloom's. You go ahead and talk to her for me, okay?
I will do my best to discourage her from her.
You guys are killing me. Oh my God.
Nothing. That was Doug. Do not hire Doug.
I don't know. I might. I need all the help I can get.
He can't art for anything. He's a businessman.
I am kind of spread thin, so I'm all over the place at this show. So,
Emily, hello, gorgeous. How are you?
Hi. I miss you. I'm so glad we're working together again.
I miss you too. I miss all of you guys. I miss all of this.
So that wristband, I better have one.
Well, I only have 50. David has the other 50.
I might come with my horns on. You never know.
So, but I heard you may know a guy, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
All right. So
Emily,
don't ask me my booth number. I'm going to tell you I don't know it. I'm in the 600s. I know that much.
well, on top of not knowing your booth number, you have a very busy week coming up as well.
I do.
You have quite a lot on your plate between your
So
booth.
I've heard 46 people already in my class. So I'm super excited about that.
And you got a demo stage you got to keep going as well.
Yes, I have an 11 o'clock demo. We're going to be sharing on how to use wireless airbrushes. So I'm super excited about that. The wireless airbrush is kind of like my thing. It really helps the haunt industry out, I believe. And not to mention, we're going to be doing speed makeup for the haunt industry on Friday at 3 p.m. We have a few slots left. That class is almost packed. I heard 46, I believe Doug said. So we're pretty close to max capacity. So if anybody's going to sign up, they need to do it like ASAP. Bring your pens, bring your pencils. I'm going to teach people how to save money in their haunt makeup room, which is hugely important to me. Working in a haunted attraction for 18 plus years, I know what it can run into cost-wise. So I want to save everybody a little bit of money and teach makeup that is fast too, so you can get the most out of your makeup room. So that's what I'm going to be teaching in that class. The demo stage is going to be basically some stuff that we do at my booth, which again, I don't know that number, but it's in the 600s.
So talking about your booth, last year you had all kind of things. I mean, you were painting everything that wasn't nailed down, and I believe some things that were nailed down.
Yeah, Alejo will be back at our booth this year. He is going to be doing body painting, and this year I'm going to be doing live 3D painting that goes with some of the props that I've prepared. I have kind of some creatures and some woodland type products. I did kind of a quick preview on my Facebook page. And what I'm going to do is kind of do a 3D background to go with that whole prop set. And I will be selling it as a whole. And also in the blacklight area, I have 3 panels of some pretty cool gaming characters. My boyfriend's idea, not mine. But some pretty cool characters from a game that I did in blacklight painting. And if you put your 3D glasses on, you can see them kind of come to life. So those will be for sale in the 3D and blacklight area. And of course, I do a little bit of everything. It's kind of hard to explain other than I do kind of an eclectic amount of stuff. I do anything in the haunt industry, from costuming to set design to teaching makeup and acting. And what is nice about my business, it's a one-stop shop to where I outsource as well. So for example, if I can't get to you on the West Coast, you're going to meet my friend Dutch, that can get to you on the West Coast. I have people on the East Coast that I connect with and outsource to. So I do a little bit of everything myself. And if I can't get it to you or can't work for you in the time period that you need, I make sure I get the work to other people that I am connected with, like Elise. She does costuming. I connect with her. If I can't do something, I would give the work to her. So I do a lot of networking with other companies to make sure that the jobs are done. So that's kind of what my business does. I do anything from commercialized to movie to actually haunt industry.
Now, you're absolutely jam-packed class that still has a few seats available, and we can always make more room.
We will make standing room. I've done standing room before, and I will do it again. Bring your pens and papers because you're going to need this class for your makeup room.
Now, specifically with makeup rooms, because I've traveled to haunts all across this country, I've seen some incredibly immaculate and well-oiled makeup rooms,
Mhm.
and I've seen absolute travesties in makeup rooms. What are some common mistakes do you think people make in their makeup rooms?
I think the expectation of how many makeups one person can do causes a lot of failure. You need to kind of run it like a well-oiled machine. Doing a setup of kind of a conveyor belt tends to work in a lot of situations. You take people that don't have a lot of experience with makeup and you have them base people out for the people that are more strong in makeup to kind of prep them, and it makes things go a little bit smoother. That's one of the things we're going to discuss.
Now, not only do you have a booth, you have a demo stage, you have classes, you've been working really, really hard behind the scenes on the Monsters Ball on Saturday night.
Yeah, no pressure. So I love doing costume contests and makeup contests. I worked in the horror and haunt industry, but I've also worked in the cosmetology industry. And what I love about those is the catwalks. And when you have a catwalk, you have kind of a great show of what everybody can display in the makeup. And that's kind of what I want to do this year, is kind of let people loose on the catwalk, so to speak, and do our own bit of a fashion show on the scariest, the funniest, body paint, and of course, an overall character from acting to makeup. I don't want people to pull out the stops. We have some really good prizes, like the top prize just in cash alone. You know, we have cash, and like I'm going to be giving away a wireless airbrush makeup, which is $150 value. So these prizes aren't cheap prizes. The cash prizes with the prizes that will be thrown in the bags that are donated from the other vendors are going to be roughly around $2,700.
So bring your A game is what you're saying.
Yeah, if you're going to go all out, this is the place where you want to do it. You want to show off your work and what you can do as an artist and be creative. You're just lucky I'm not competing.
I do believe from the Monsters Ball, the doors open at 8:30, party starts at 9.
Yes, and we did have Dutch coming to guest judge, but Dutch had some deadlines that he has to meet in his other job, so he wasn't able to show. But we do have Rainbow from Scary Face coming. She is going to be helping me with the judging, and then overall, of course, the crowd gets to get the final vote. So they got to win the crowd over. I can't cheat on this one for you guys. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we may have a little secret surprise coming as well.
Well, there's your new employee there.
I've got my 3D glasses on. I'm ready to work.
See, he can actually help me out with the 3D painting that I'm doing live at my booth.
Emily, don't hurt yourself like that. You're already working hard enough. Don't make it worse for yourself.
No, Steve, I can't compete with you, honestly. Like, I don't know how you're going to be standing up at the ball, but like, I might have to hold you up for all the running you're going to be doing.
It's kind of my thing. It's kind of, I operate on fumes. It's where I'm the most effective at. So.
And I've said it 100 times. I have the utter respect for you.
Well, thank you, Emily. I love you to death. I can't wait to. We're gonna be hanging out in a few days with all of our friends.
Yes, I can't hang out without that band though.
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna have to wait and see.
I'm flashing it in front of me. You're fired. You're fired.
But Emily, thank you for, of course, your tireless work with Fear Expo, being a part of Fear Expo, vending at Fear Expo, the show. You are an incredible makeup talent, of course.
Sounds like he's trying to get a job.
He's hired.
Rainbow says hi, Emily.
Hi, Rainbow. I love you, Boom. I'm so glad you introduced us, Doug. Thank you. She's like such a blessing.
But
it's gonna be fun.
Absolutely incredible, and again, thank you so much. And oh my gosh, I can't wait to see you.
All right, guys, have a wonderful night.
See you later. All right, so we've had Haunt LEDs. We've had Alisa from Scared of My Shadow. We've had Emily Bloom. We still have more. We still have more coming. And I actually changed my background because I really want to work for this guy that's coming up next. I know I can make puppets. I got this.
I'm just gonna let you go with this one. For himself.
So, but hold on. I want to talk about something real quick before we bring Patrick Voss out here from VFX. So, Steve, we decided this year that we're going to get together with the Ultimate Haunt Tour, going to work with, bringing back HAuNTcon. And the biggest part of HAuNTcon, from what I always remembered, was the education and was the haunt tour. What I love the most about the haunt tour, don't get me wrong, I think it's great going to all the haunts. I think it's awesome getting together with friends and being on the bus and, just having a good time. But you said something earlier. I'm a businessman, right? The thing that I like the best is what we are about to do for these 6 haunts. It is March. What is the one thing that haunts really could use a little extra of right now?
A little bit of that money.
Exactly. So I'm going to show you something that you didn't know about. All right. I'm going to bring it on the screen right now and show you what we're giving back to these 6 haunts. Or $25,800 is going to be, that's what the share of this haunt tour is going to these haunts. All right. Just to I think that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible that any time that you can support a haunted attraction, especially in the off season. And, we have all of you guys to thank for that as well. You guys signed up for the tour. You're making your way down to Kentucky. And, this is going to be, everybody's doing their part. The attendees are doing their part. Fear Expo is doing their part. The haunts doing their part. And everybody's going to benefit from this, and it is absolutely incredible.
I just can't say enough about it. Well, let's go ahead. We've got a very special guest in the back. I know we've got a video for him. Let's go. Wait, hold on. Let me see this. How many people will... Wait, what's this? Real quick.
Yeah,
where'd it go? I want to see it. How many people will be touring the haunts? Will everyone go to each haunt together, or will another bus go? Okay, no, that's a great question. Because of the fact that we are doing 6 haunts in one day, actually 3/4 of a day, there's no way we can have everyone doing everything together. So we are going to do a step and ladder type haunt tour. The first bus, which Steve is a captain of, is going to hit Waverly and start the tour.
Bus.
It's going to start that tour right at about 12:15, 12:30. And we got the bus schedule online so you can see it. And then bus 2 will follow directly behind them. The tour at Waverly takes about an hour and a half. So they will be starting about an hour later. And then bus 3 will follow. And then the 31 people, because one person talked me into giving another ticket, will follow in their vehicles. So it is going to be a step and ladder. Like I said, about 191 people all together, including staff, contest winners, and sponsors, which that's something that I definitely don't want to forget. VFX is one of the great sponsors that made this possible for all of you. And the Haunt T-shirt company or the Halloween T-shirt company is another amazing sponsor. So make sure that you support the people who support your industry. Make sure you support the people who are doing something right by the industry and giving back. I love the fact that we're giving 25. I mean, it's not us. I mean, some of it is money that we thrown in, our sponsors and stuff. But at the end of the day, to give 6 haunts a total of 25,000 and some change, and that's awesome. That's so cool.
Well, I mean, that's why we wanted to do the haunt tour on a Thursday. So hopefully that they show up Friday and Saturday and spend it at Fear Expo with our vendors.
Well, that's the plan. I'm giving them this big check, and they got to cut it in 6 pieces.
Yeah. So good luck with that. I know how Kevin gets. So no, Kevin's a great guy. But
yeah, they're all awesome.
This is what it's about, right? I mean, this is what the haunt tour is about. This is what Fear Expo is all about. It's making sure that everybody gets a piece of the pie, right? Everybody's out there being successful. Whether if you're just learning some education, you're getting some cool props for your attraction, you're a vendor out there selling stuff. Maybe you just want to go and have a good time and see your friends. This is all what it's about. It's just getting out here, having some fun, making some money, learning, eating, laughing, drinking. It's just going to be a really, really good time.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. We need to throw a video.
I need everybody to throw up those hashtags.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Hashtag 500 miles to Memphis to get a chance. It's a 4-pack for you and 3 of your friends to get an exclusive meet and greet. An exclusive meet and greet. Nobody else is going to get this offer. Nobody. Doug doesn't even have this offer. Chris doesn't even have this offer. Nobody has this offer. This will be just for the 4 of you guys to have a private meet and greet with 500 miles to Memphis before the show. So get those hashtags in there. Everybody that's on the chat right now has a chance to win. Everybody.
Yes. And we are going to add something to that prize because when Patrick comes out, he's giving away something we're going to throw on there too. So what I'd like to do is get out of the way. What's that?
It's a big night.
I know. And we got more.
The last show before the show. So
well, we just pulled up a huge dollar amount we're giving away. We're giving away parties, we're giving away tickets. I mean, I love the fact that Fear Expo has allowed us to give so much back to the industry, and I want to keep it going. I really do.
Getting bigger. It's only getting bigger and harder for the rest of us.
Can they not
yeah.
on the screen?
Here's a video for our next guest, and then as the video is playing, let's throw those hashtags up, and then we'll go into the next guest.
All right.
In the entertainment world of haunted attractions and theme parks, VFXcreates is a leader in Q entertainment, promotional tools, startle and scare props, animated characters, and more. Amazing VFX products are literally all over the world. Scary, entertaining, and promoting attractions. These versatile creations receive so much attention when used. They went from being just scare products to being utilized as extremely successful marketing and promotional tools. This is why the return on investment with VFX products is so high when these dynamic tools are used to their fullest potential. The Attack Line. The Attack Line is an ever-growing line of life-size puppets that look as if they've jumped on you and refuse to let go. These realistic puppets are designed to be highly detailed, extremely durable, lightweight, as comfortable as possible to wear, and easy to operate. A fake fist has been added to create the effective illusion of seeing an entire person, which makes onlookers wonder how the zombie is moving. Is it real?
Patrick, the man, the myth, the legend, live with us.
How's it going?
I'm just tired. So I'm sure you are too. But
oh man, we've been so busy.
Yeah. Speaking of busy, you have one of the largest booths there, which means that you have to fill a very, very large booth. What kind
We're
of things?
bringing a lot of stuff.
Well, what kind of things you bringing?
Well, we're bringing, our standard. We got, I don't know how many puppets we're bringing, and then we've got our lunging boxes, illusion boxes, some crate creatures, lots of bungee heads, our sound systems, and we've working and trying to get some new products done. We've been so busy though. I'm not sure if we're going to have. I know we're going to have a few at the show, but not all the ones that I was hoping to have. One is actually this is the head of our giant vampire bat puppet. It's still in progress. This is actually sculpted for me by Kent Kidwell, who's got what is his company? He's at the show. He's gonna have a booth at the show. He's got some awesome costumes and masks, and he's got this giant, crazy fog cannon. And yeah, Kent's gonna be there. He does amazing sculpts. He sculpted our Ambrose puppet and our Lon Wolfman puppet, and he's one of the nicest guys you want to meet, and one of the most talented guys I've ever met. But he's also going to be there. I doubt we're going to get the bat puppet done. Hopefully, I was even hoping we could get it done as a prototype, so we got something of it there, because I wanted to show off his work too. I'm also working on some robot puppets, and I know Doug's working on possibly a new clown. That's his thing. And but yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
So speaking of talent, I would make the argument, and I know a lot of people would make the argument, you pretty much changed the game in what actor props are. You know,
Wow.
They're not just boomsticks and spark gloves and things like that anymore. I mean, they're full blown, almost attractions in themselves. The versatility, everybody knows who you are, and everybody has seen your products, whether they know they're yours or not. So what kind
Thank you very much.
Well, no, thank you. You did the hard part. So what kind of thought process goes into making these unique products that you come up with?
Well, like right now, with the bat puppet, actually, Kent actually did some sketches and sent it to me and said, hey, I've got this idea, and I loved it. And so I said, let's do it. That's how some of these happen. Doug Schaefer, who works for me, is just this wealth of creativity, and he does all the painting of everything. Just an amazing artist, and he keeps coming up with stuff. And all I got to do is go, hey, I'm thinking about doing something like this, and he'll go, hey, why don't you do this? And puts a whole new spin on it. But like some of my stuff is really like the desire to make these robot puppets. I have been a Westworld fan since I saw the movie as a kid, with Yul Brynner, and I have just always been fascinated with that whole thing. That movie just captured my imagination, and it was one of the movies like that and Planet of the Apes that really inspired me as a kid and changed something in my head or something, and made me want to start creating my own masks and creatures and everything. But it's that I get excited when I'm inspired like that by the like the Westworld robots, Planet of the Apes, different things like that just stick with me, that I know I like and I think are really cool. So that's what inspires me. I do have a lot of customers who throw out requests to me, and I have an amazing customer over in the UK who I keep in contact with a lot. Jeff, he's got quite a few of our puppets, and he keeps just feeding me ideas, and it's just stuff like that. The ideas come in different ways, and I really pursue the ones that I'm inspired by.
Now, your props are unique in a way that pretty much they all kind of tell their own story. Usually you kind of get an idea of a room or a theme or something like that, and you start piecing it together. You can almost take some of your props and start piecing things around your props.
Oh, cool.
So, how do you take an idea like what you were just talking about, getting on all these ideas and stuff, and then make them alive? Because it's not like you just have a mannequin sitting in the corner, or it's not just a mask or a prop or this or that. Like your tools are alive. How do you create that?
That's a good question. It's I started making masks when I was in 8th grade, and I think I was inspired to be a special effects artist, and I actually went out to California after high school and checked out the scene out there because that's what I wanted to do. And it was kind of crazy out there and a little weird, a little too weird for me. So I came back and got my degree in communications and thought, I'm just going to pursue this, myself. And I met some people in St. Louis that were doing indie films and started doing their special effects for their movies. So I'd have that kind of thing. But it's like, and I've had people tell me this, that I think a different way than most people, and that my friend Bud, who is our webmaster, he did all of our he edited and put that video together that you guys just showed, and he told me that I inspired him to think a different way by being around me and seeing how I do things, and I took that as a great compliment, and I think it's part of trying to figure things out. And it's one thing I really like to do is, and I tell like indie filmmakers, and I should tell haunters this too, if you got an idea for a scene or something that you want to do, and you're like, how can we do that? And how can we do that on a budget? Contact me, because I'll help you figure it out. I mean, just for fun, because that's what I love to do. And that's what I would tell indie filmmakers too, is just, hey, when you're writing your script, think big. Don't box yourself into, oh, I can only do this, and I'll help you figure that out. And because to me, that's the fun part, is figuring it out. And like right now, I'm working on some of these newer products, and it's frustrating, the R&D that we go through, because it can be some of the stuff is like days and weeks, and even it can out to months by the time you're finally figuring something out to where it works right or looks right, and then putting it all together to where, okay, this is ready to be put out there. And it's a process, but it's a creative process that I enjoy. And I was going to say, as it's coming together, it gets really exciting and fun. And I hope everybody out there, I know there's like probably all haunters have that in them, where they're like, I want to decorate this way, or I'm going to make this costume, or I'm going to do this, and they get excited doing it. And that's part of I think that's a big part of this industry, is how anybody in this industry can do things and have fun and, connect with other people and have fun together. I just love this industry.
So it's smack dab in the middle of trade show season, and you get to do a bunch of the trade shows throughout the year and stuff like that. Going into next weekend, what are you looking forward to the most? Either this trade show or any trade show that you get to. What's like the number one thing that you love the most about doing trade shows?
Man, that's a big question there. There's a lot of things I look forward to. I look forward to seeing Haunt Friends. It's probably one of the biggies, and seeing other people's new products and just communicating with other, like-minded people in this industry. And I'm really looking forward to the Ultimate Haunt Tour. And I know we're sponsoring it. Huh?
I do believe you're on my bus.
Oh, good. It's going to be fun, man.
Yeah, if we don't burn it down, it'll be great.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I know we're sponsoring it, but we love going through haunts. And before the pandemic, Doug Schaefer he'd get a group together, and he always asked me, hey, we're going to go to Chicago and we're going to hit all the haunts. And I went one time just because that's me. I've got too many things going on in my life. And but I really miss it, and I'm really looking forward to these haunts. They all sound great. I've watched the trailers for them and everything, and it's exciting. I think it's fun because this is the industry.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Pat, I won't keep you because I know you're a busy man. I just want to say thank you for being on the show. Thank you for being a part of Fear Expo. I couldn't be more proud to have you as part of Fear Expo. You've been with us since the beginning, and it has just been an absolute privilege and honor to have somebody like you working our show and bringing your A game every time. And it's an absolute privilege to have you on board.
Thank you very much. Hey, can I plug one more thing?
Oh, you plug whatever you want.
I have a customer, Jose, who has a Molly zombie puppet, and he's on here watching. And he took Molly and got an Instagram page for Molly Z, and got a TikTok page and a Facebook page, and I don't know if they're all Molly Z or Molly Z 2020 or something like that. And he started doing videos and stuff, and now he's got this incredible following on these things. He just surpassed VFX on Instagram as far as followers. And so I've been communicating with Jose. I can't wait to meet him. Him and his wife are coming to the show, and I'm helping him bring the Molly Z zombie mobile. And nice. It's going to be on display in the lobby. This thing is like tricked out like you can't believe. And I don't know if you guys got a little video you might show of it or not, but it's just going to be pretty awesome to have it at the show. And people are going to, I think Jose said he's going to have people, they can sit in it with Molly and have photo ops and stuff. So it's going to be pretty fun. I can't wait to meet these guys.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds super awesome, super exciting. Patrick, again, thank you. Thank you so much. And I will be seeing you in a few short days.
Yes.
I don't know. Usually this is when Doug pops up and cuts us off, but I don't know.
Where's Doug?
He must have
thank you very much
this time.
Oh,
thanks for having me on.
I'm in and out. Patrick,
thanks for letting me to be a part of it.
You were on here for 12 minutes, and Steve never once talked to you about the fact that I was looking for a job.
Yeah, I did that.
Gotta go. See ya.
Man, I am so glad you were on here, Patrick. It was really good to have you on just before we're getting ready to see you next week. I'm super excited about the fact that you're going to have, looks like we have a Molly Z slingshot that we're about to show.
Maybe.
Or are we? I don't know who's running that stuff back there, but but no, it's going to be great seeing you next week. I'm hoping that I'm going to have some. Oh, here we go. Looks like we're going to see a video of it. Wow, that is pretty sweet.
Is the this thing is,
And that's gonna be at Fear Expo too, right? Someone can win that.
you'll have to talk to Jose about that.
You better
Well,
be careful because Steve are giving it away.
Well, speaking of giveaways, wasn't there something that?
Oh, VFX. We
Oh,
saw.
yeah.
So, nice.
Some T-shirts.
All right.
Giving away T-shirts for VFX.
I don't know how you guys want to do this. If you want to, I think you do like random picks to give away stuff or whatever you want to do, and do like 3 random picks and
Pick
send
it
me
up
their
at your
names
booth?
or whatever, or have them PM me, and
Okay.
I'll with their sizes and addresses.
Awesome. I love that.
Cool.
So we will do a random pick for anyone who does hashtag I love Molly. Hashtag I love Molly. Get your hashtags going.
So Doug, I can use you
Yeah.
at my booth hawking our Minion effects sound systems.
I got you. I tell you, I spent so much on this show, I need another job. So, and I tried applying at Burger King today and they just laughed at me. All right, well, good. Well, I know that we have a video right now that's going to get ready to play. Hint, hint. And then we're going to talk about some more Fear Expo as soon as we come back. See ya, Patrick.
See ya. Thanks.
Get ready to experience the excitement of the haunt industry. Fear Expo Live 2023 is a must-attend event for pro haunt attraction owners, theme parks, family entertainment centers, and home haunters. With a packed lineup of exhibitors, innovative products and services, and expert-led classes, this is the place to be inspired, educated, and entertained. So don't wait. Grab your tickets today and join us for the ultimate haunt experience. At Fear Expo, you'll have the chance to see the latest and greatest products and services from over 100 vendors in the haunt industry, with everything from animatronics to costumes, makeup, and more. You'll find what you need to kickstart your new haunt attraction or take your existing business to the next level. Attending Fear Expo and HAuNTcon is easy and affordable with 2 options, general admission or VIP admission. You can choose the level of access that's right for you. General admission for just $25. General admission to Fear Expo and HAuNTcon includes access to both days of the National Trade Show, access to all general admission classes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as well as access to the Friday night music event, the amazing Fear Expo costume ball, and special discounts offered by vendors on the show floor. VIP admission for those looking for a more premium experience. VIP admission is the way to go for just $65. VIP admission includes all of the benefits of general admission, plus access to the Friday Fear Expo networking and celebration event. VIP access to all HauNTcon Haunt Master classes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A VIP entrance to the award show. Daily access to the VIP lounge with snacks, drinks, and private meetings. So what are you waiting for? Get your tickets now and join industry leaders, exhibitors, and fans at the 2023 Fear Expo and HauNTcon National Trade Show. You don't want to miss this incredible event.
And we don't. But it does look like during the break, we got a t-shirt winner.
Yeah, we got one, which means there's 2 left. So Aaron,
2 more. 2 more.
So get hashtag I love Molly up there, and don't forget hashtag 500 miles to Memphis for your exclusive meet and greet with the band before the show for you and 3 other people. And you will be the only ones. Like I said, this is not offered to anybody. So get those in there. There's still times because we still got a little bit more we got to talk about here.
We do. We're at 10:20. I know we're going late. I hope people want to stay up with me because we've still got more to talk about. The show is next week, Steve. I mean, next week at this time on Thursday night, you're going to be on the Haunt tour, and I'm going to be sitting back in the hot tub that we're bringing with us, so I can just chill on the show floor.
You did say you were loading a trailer today. Yeah, you did tell me.
I was. Oh man, it is going to be so much fun. So much has gone into this show. This is, I don't want to sound corny, but this is the industry show. It is not our show. This is 100% for the vendors, for the attraction owners, and for everyone else who belongs to this industry. We are excited that we can bring it to you, and we put a lot of thought into it. But we couldn't have done it without all of you guys. There's no way.
Yeah, I mean, we've sold out of the bus tour. We've already exceeded with just our pre-sales what we did in our entirety last year. Classes are filling up. I'm going to be honest with you, Doug. This is getting a little out of control here.
It is fun. I mean, it is to the point where next year we are seriously going to have to think about, do we go to a bigger convention? Do we sell only so many tickets? I mean, because we are getting close to that capacity right now. When you show up at this show this year and you see the numbers that we are seeing, I mean, you're going to be as excited as we are. I can tell you that right now.
Now, you could still show up at the show without getting pre-sold tickets and stuff. We will be selling tickets at the door. And just because you didn't sign up for a class now, which we strongly encourage you do, but just because you don't do it now doesn't mean that you can't pop into it when you're there. I can't guarantee you'll have a spot when you're there, but we could try. We could figure it out. We can make – luckily, the convention center is pretty cool, and we can make some really good accommodations to try to make everybody happy. But highly, highly recommend registering ahead, getting into these classes. Don't forget, for all of you artistic folk out there and all you haunt characters that are going to be showing up, we do have an incredible Monsters Ball going on Saturday night. Register to get into that contest. Emily, you heard Emily talking about, we got cash prizes. The physical prizes that we're giving away are no joke. I mean, you're talking about a wireless airbrush. I mean, that's insane.
$2,300 worth of prizes.
Yeah, that's
$2,300.
And that's just to show up and have a good time. I mean, just so get out there. Make sure you come to all the events that we have to offer. I mean, this whole weekend is just a go from. I mean, it starts for us on Tuesday, but for most people, it's going to start on Thursday. Just go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, nothing but fun with our friends, amazing haunted attractions, amazing artists from different types of vendors and makeup artists and everything else, parties, networking lunches, networking breakfasts. I mean, it's just nonstop. And again, over 50 hours of education. Didn't we just add some new stuff too?
Yes. So, I mean, I was just going to say that we have 3 new classes that are popping up that got added. Don't forget about the makeup stage. There's a makeup stage that is running every single hour of the day on the show floor. And today we ended up taking some booth space and we're adding a carving area for Mitch and anyone else who is, artist inclined that wants to do some foam carving. And we're going to have an area there where we're going to have actually the ability to do some foam carving. So the booth right there is 207. I got to zoom in a little bit. My eyes. Yeah, 207. And that's where Mitch will be. Speaking of Mitch was not able to get everything going tonight. So we're going to talk up his class for him. He is teaching a class upstairs. It is a workshop. So it's going to be one of those ones where you get to actually make it and take it. I believe it's only $45. And what that does is that covers the cost of the foam that you're going to use. And you are going to learn how to carve a monster with a knife. I mean, just like a regular knife that you go to, like Gander Mountain or somewhere. He, I was talking to him about what he uses to carve. He says, I just use a jackknife. I was like, what? He goes, no, a sharp knife. So he gave me, the instructions. But I mean, that's something that I know I can do, Steve. I need to get a job doing that. That's where I need to go to and work, is carving foam. I figured it out.
$45, I know a guy who can teach you.
But yes, you got to be part of this class. I mean, come on. What other show do you know of that you can do all this education completely for free and make it and take it for the price of the materials that you're going to use? I mean, I don't know of any other show doing that. None.
Well, I mean, there's at least one, right? And it's there and it's available for everyone. I mean, just take advantage of it. Just take advantage of everything. I mean, we worked really hard to make all this happen, and we want you to take advantage of it. If you're going to spend the money, you're going to come out here. It's not just the ticket price, right? It's the travel costs. It's all the other expenses that you've got to pay to come out here. So just take advantage of it. Take advantage of everything they're going to have. Just if this is your first time coming to a trade show, just prepare yourself for long days and even longer nights. That's That's all I can say. Get some comfy shoes on. I don't know if you saw me earlier. I was drinking orange juice. So that's kind of like my pre-trade show secret, is for like a week going into a trade show, drink orange juice nonstop to try to get all that vitamins in me and fight off whatever I got to fight off, because these are long days. Get some comfy shoes on. Come hang out with your friends. Meet new friends. Education. The vendors. I mean, my God, what do we got? What are the vendors at?
115.
115. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff to look at. There's going to be a lot of decisions to be made. If you're new to a trade show, there's a lot of decisions that are going to need to be made on the spot. And you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot from these vendors. You're going to learn a lot from the friends that you meet. You're going to learn a lot from these classes. And, all this stuff you get to take to your attraction, whether if you're a veteran attraction owner and you have the biggest, baddest attraction in your state, or you got yourself a home haunt, I guarantee you're going to learn something. You're going to walk away with something. There's a lot of benefit here for you.
And Steve, the variety this year. I mean, we have an entire area dedicated to black lights. You're going to have artists showing what they can do. You can hire these artists to come to your haunt and paint. They're bringing booths. Matter of fact, Stuart Smith has 2 booths there, and he's already sold both of them. So both his booths are sold. So if you want something from Stuart Smith now, you need to hire him. But these booths are these artists are bringing their game to show you what they can do. And we need to support the artists in our industry. So make sure you come to the show, check that out. On top of that, we have 4 or 5 companies that are bringing animatronics. We have a variety of mask, makeup. It just keeps going on and on. Blood, if you need blood, it's there. If you need costumes, it's there. Everything that you need for your haunted attraction. Matter of fact, have you bought camo netting yet? If you're a haunt owner, what is the one thing you need besides blood? You need camo netting. It's just the way it goes. Have you ever been into too many haunts, Steve, without camo netting?
No, I mean, none that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, think about it. It's a cheap and easy way to just kind of button up loose ends.
Nightmare Netting is offering free shipping, which you know how heavy those rolls are. So free shipping. Come there, buy your camo netting. It's at the best price of the year, and get it for your haunt.
Uh-oh, Jody's popping in.
I see that.
Zach wants to know, what day was the foam cutting and how much it was?
All right. Well, Zach, we had that up a little bit ago. Did Chris already is he not around right now? It is Saturday, and I believe it's $45. I don't know if it's 2:00 or 4:00, but if you go to fearexpolive.com, go to the Saturday workshops, You'll be able to see all the workshops. Mitch has got 2 workshops. Michael Burnett's got 4 workshops, and Mike's amazing. I mean, these are all make it and take it from Michael Burnett. So get on there, check it out. And I love the hashtag Doug needs a job. That is so funny.
So let's go. We got Thursday Haunt Tour. I hate to say it, guys. If you're not on it, you're not on it. I mean, that's just where we're at right now. But, you know, keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, because there may be another one coming around here soon. So just pay attention to the airwaves.
We are going to announce our fall haunt tour at Fear Expo. The people who come to Fear Expo are going to get the first chance. Our fall haunt tours are always over 10 haunts. These are, I mean, the last one we did was in Michigan, and it was amazing. So if you come to Fear Expo, we are announcing the Ultimate Haunt Tour has a booth there. They are going to announce, and you're getting an opportunity to reserve your spot. You're to be the first ones who gets a chance to, because we can only do 3 buses at this one. I mean, it's just too many haunts, Steve, for us to have more than 3 buses. So if you want to be part of the most epic haunt tour, I'm telling you, I wish I could say the state, but once I do, you're going to be like, oh shit, because you know the haunts that are there, bring it. So we are looking to bring 10 to 12 haunts. We're gonna announce it at Fear Expo, and you want to be on that tour. It is in November, and we will give you all that stuff after we announce it at Fear Expo.
Definitely, if you missed this one, for sure, you want to definitely be on the next one. It is exciting news.
Ralph Hernandez, we had 46 people on the Michigan one. We didn't do marketing enough to really get it out there. It was kind of a quick thing that we got out, and but we won't have that problem again. I'm telling you, 46, it was fun. We had drivers, and we had a 24 passenger bus, and we had drivers following. So 46 on the first one, 191 on this one. We're probably going to stay right around that 100 and some on all the rest of them.
Yeah. Did we get the other 2 winners out for the VFX shirts?
We did. So I saw both of them come out. Vic Springsteen, or how do you say Vic's last name? I saw that he won. And then we just had a winner announced a few minutes ago for Vic Springsteen. And then who was the other one?
Diana Huria.
Yep. So make sure that you guys contact Patrick at VFX. Let him know your sizes. He probably could even take it to Fear Expo for you. And you can pick it up there. Steve, I think what we need to do now is we got to give away your prize.
Well, that's what I was kind of leading into.
Real quick, Doug, Ralph wants to know, did we answer how many went in the November tour?
I just answered that not even 2 minutes ago. Okay. 2 minutes ago, I talked about the 46 people, and yep, that's already been answered. Thank you, though.
So, all right, going into Friday, we have the breakfast, Friday morning, the networking breakfast, correct?
Yes. Yep. Big round tables, sit with anyone you want, and have some breakfast on us.
And then when we go into the trade show floor, we have that Friday is kind of set aside for VIPs.
Yes. Yep.
So we have Beck's going to give all of our VIPs time to have a little bit more one-on-one time with the vendors to actually get hands on some products and make some good, thoughtful purchases.
I can tell you as a haunt owner, Steve, I don't know if you knew this. I have a job as a haunt owner. It's kind of a side job. And I absolutely love the idea of being able to have that opportunity to walk around and look at things and not have to think about, whether there's some kids in the way, whether people are just looking and I can't get to the vendor I want to talk to. The opportunity for vendors to have 3 hours on that show floor, there should be a lot of deals and a lot of a lot of good networking happening on that Friday event.
Mm-hmm. And then we go into the Friday night party with 500 Miles to Memphis and Blind Perception.
Wait,
So
you skipped the speed dating.
Speed dating, yes, I did. I apologize for that. So 6:30 in the River Room is the speed dating dinner, another dinner on us for networking. It was a huge success last year when I kind of made the joke that we couldn't get people out of the room, but that actually did happen. There's a lot of vendors and a lot of attendees just really got hooked up into coming up with some ideas and plans to help them move forward in the future. And we just couldn't get them out. We were like, hey, we got to move on to the next event. And they're like, well, it's like, all right, fine. Deal with it.
And you know who the biggest culprit was of that one? Leonard. The person who wasn't sure about it, he's like, oh, I don't know about this thing. He was the last one to leave. He had the most fun.
Yeah. So awesome. That's really cool. So into the Friday night party. Blind Perception is going to be opening up, and then headlining is 500 Miles to Memphis. But right before that, we are going to do a meet and greet for 4 people. So whoever wins tonight, you can bring 3 other guests, 4 in total, to meet 500 Miles to Memphis before the show. Maybe get a little sneak peek during sound check of what's going on and things like that. You'll get first crack at their merchandise, pictures. Maybe they can sign some things for you, the whole bit. So I don't know. Do you have a winner for that yet? I don't know.
We do. We actually have a winner for that, and it was. Oh, hold on. I'm looking to see if it's coming up because we did a random drawing. It was numbered. I'm trying to find. I got the T-shirt winners. They're coming up. I'm just looking for the one who won. Okay, I don't recognize this name. Pat Wilson. Pat, are you still on here?
I'm writing it down.
Pat Wilson.
I hope he's still on here.
Yeah, let's see if he's still on here.
If you guys know who Pat Wilson is, tell him to hop back on, or tell him to get a hold of me, so we can make this happen. Because I gotta.
He's here. He's here. Right here. Pat, congratulations.
So
Pat, what haunt are you with? What haunt are you with, Pat? He's like, I can't type that damn fast. Slow down, Doug.
So Pat, real quick in the comments, tell us what haunt you're with. Let us know that you are attending. And then it looks like Creepy Hollow Woods, Florida. And you are attending the show, I hope, at Fear Expo.
Oh, wait, I know Pat. Pat and I are friends. I bet you he's going to take me as one of those 3.
Yeah, you don't even need an invite to this. I don't have time for
Pat, do you got a job for me down there at Creepy Hollow Woods?
So, Pat, go ahead and get your 3 other people together. Get your list. Either send it to me or send it to Doug, and we will make sure that that happens for you guys. And enjoy the show. So moving past Friday, Saturday.
Well, wait. The moment everyone's been waiting for, Steve, is at the beginning. We talked about the fact that you were going to name all the vendors and try and do it in less than a minute.
I'm sorry, your internet's breaking up. It sounded like I was going to get a raise, and my hotel was going to get upgraded, and my car was going to get paid for. What
Artists United, Big Scary Show, Black Goat Costuming, Blacklight Unity, Blacklight VIP Lounge, Bloom FX, Brutal Rust, CFX Mess, Deadland, Decomposed Corpse Creations, Drop Dead Design Studio, E-Atlas, Employer eSource, Event Rocket Pros, Fancy Patches, FanQuest Productions, Frank Bennett, Fright Bros FX, Fright Night Studios, Jelly Ball, Ghostly Productions, Glowcone Incorporated, Global Special Effects, Grave Creations, Graveyard Ghoul Productions, Halloween Life, Halloween Trickery, The Haunt Depot, Haunt Design Company, Haunt LADs, Haunt Promo Ventures, Haunt Q, Haunt Seekers United, Haunting You, Hazard Dome again. Oh, that's weird. Hauntwire Foam Factory, Joshua Nisley Inc., Killer Stencils, Killers the Card Games, Kisnet Creative, Hurt Controllers, Ladies Fright Emporium, Lacefulest Creations, Lightways, Little Spider Creations, Lord Grimsley's Manners, MTech Systems, Makeup Demo Stage with many artists on there, Midnight Studios FX, Mile High FX and Cosmetics, Mini Mayhem Productions, Monsters Misfits, Monsters Alive, Morbid Monstrosities, Mortal Remains, Ned's LEDs, New Rules FX, Nightmare Netting, Orlando Special Effects, Pale Night Products, Panic Mechanics, Pitch Black Hunter, Polaris Beach FX, Pretty Sinister, Project Backfire, Pumpkin Pop, Purgatory Props, Re-Rec Costumes, Sassfire Ticketing, Scarecoat Creations, Scared of My Shadow, Screamfest Studios, Screamscapes, Simply Pure Scares, Sithon, I never can say that one right, sorry, Skin Reaper Studios, Slaughterhouse FX, Spootique, State Mini Fair Donuts, Stragamoon's Products, Stewardism Designs, TFFX Mask, Halloween Shirt Company, Waverly Hills Sanitarium, Trip 6 Designs, Ultimate Haunt Tour, Underground Productions, Unsub Mask, VFXcreates, Von Sharon, Wicked FX, and Zombie Jellyball Hunt International. I did it.
Are you done?
Hey,
Whoa.
I just feel that this show, I would name every haunt that's coming if I could, but I definitely want to say thank you so much for all the vendors who made this show possible. Thank every single one of you guys for being part of this.
So Friday night after the concert, there is the official after party. It is at a different location close to the convention center, but it's a secret. There's only 100 wristbands that are going to be given out. 100 wristbands. And as of this moment, there are still 100 wristbands. The only way you're going to get them is Friday. You can either see Monsters Alive because they are sponsoring the event, or you can see me. Monster Alive will have 50. I will have 50. Some will be given out on the trade show floor, and I know some of you won't have access to the trade show floor, so some will be given out throughout the day outside the trade show floor. Some will be given out at the concert. We will have 100 of those to give out. There's going to be free alcohol, games, all kind of stuff going on that night. Yes. Saturday, what's going on Saturday?
Why do I not have my own wristband by now? I should have it on my arm. It's not here. Where's it at?
We have a wristband yet.
we mailed it to you. We mailed it to you.
It's not here, and it's not here. I want a wristband.
Actually,
Saturday.
David has the wristbands at this point.
He does.
And he's
Saturday. Saturday is going to be epic, but I do not want to go one step further until we go ahead and recognize that we have a great sponsor that we haven't talked about yet tonight. Scurry Face is a huge sponsor of Fear Expo this year. They are doing so much. There's so many of their group that's coming to the show. Rainbow Twitch is definitely one of them, and many others that are going to be there to help out. So I want to thank Tyler and the entire group from Scurry Face. Thank you so much for being part of the show also.
Who's Fear Expo? I know Scary Face. Who's Fear Expo?
Chris accidentally stumbled upon this live right now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's go into Saturday real quick, Steve. Saturday, We have the VIP lounge opening up in the morning at 9 o'clock for all the vendors and everything before we get the show open at 10. Show is wide open to everyone all day Saturday. We have classes going on. We have the VIP lounge going. We have the makeup room. Everything is, excuse me. I was trying to figure out what that was that I was seeing that Chris was doing. It was distracting me. So all day Saturday is your opportunity to get to all these vendors. We got, like I said, all the stuff going on the show floor, plus 51 hours of education between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but Saturday being the workload of that. And yes, Jelly Ball being one of our sponsors also, and Chris is showing off Jelly Ball right now for the Neon Nightmare as well. And then what happens at nighttime, Steve?
So Saturday night we have the Monsters Ball. That's the big one, right? This Saturday, everybody that's coming to the show should already be at the show.
Yes.
This is the big event. This is where everybody gets to dress up. You don't have to dress up, but come on, dress up.
No.
Why not? Have a great time. There's going to be plenty of other, talented makeup artists that are going to be there that I'm sure that if you ask them nicely, they'd be more than willing to help you out. If not, do your own makeup, wear a mask, make your own costumes, buy a costume, whatever. Just come scary, come to have a good time, come ready to dance. We got ourselves a DJ. DJ Evan's going to be there playing music for us all night long. Emily's going to be there hosting the costume contest and stuff like that with some incredible prizes. And everybody has a chance to win those. And I believe the doors open at 8:30. Ball starts at 9. There's going to be a few bars up there for drinks. Mm-hmm. So just, come ready to party again and have a good time. No after party Saturday night because I do have to sleep eventually.
Speaking of what Chris is showing us up there, that is a Jelly Ball Blacklight Arena. So if you have 3D glasses, it looks absolutely amazing. But I want to talk about the fact that was painted by Stuart Smith, one of our artists that is at Fear Expo this year. All of that blacklight you see going on there was done by Stuart Designs. And of course, that is an amazing Jelly Ball game. If you don't know about Jelly Ball, make sure you check it out. Like I said, huge sponsor of Fear Expo this year. Super excited to have them back.
What sleep? What is sleep? It's something that I get before and after Fear Expo, but not during.
Oh, and then we got Sunday. What are we going to do Sunday, Steve? We're just going to call it quits and head home?
Not exactly, but in comparison, it's more of a chill day than everything else.
We're going to need it.
Yeah, showroom floor is open for a few hours, so you can get your last-minute grabs. I know if you get there early and you did do some cash and carry stuff, that'll be available for you on Sunday. Make your final purchases, do all that kind of stuff. But on top of that, we still have classes. There's still quite a bit of classes to choose from on Sunday to squeeze in that last-minute education. They're not on Sunday because they're less than the other classes. They're on Sunday because we just simply ran out of room on the other days.
I'm actually teaching a class on Sunday.
Yeah. So all the classes are worth your while, including the Sunday classes. So if you can get to the Sunday classes, absolutely get to the Sunday classes. And then that's it.
We're going to pack up and we're going to get ready for the next one.
Yeah, then wake up Monday morning to you calling all of us saying, how are we going to do it better next year?
Thank you, everyone. I think we pretty much covered everything tonight. I know we went long, but, sometimes you got to do that.
It's the last show before the show. We had to get all the
last show before the show. And I want to thank you, Steve. You've done such a good job at stepping in, and we have some surprises coming up. We're gonna restructure this moving forward after we get through the show. we want to keep this going because this is going to be a platform for you as vendors and for you as attraction owners and artists to be able to, showcase who you are, what you're doing. And who knows, we might even come and interview you at your location. Send Steve on the road. So
yeah,
lots of fun things coming.
Even Chris and I were talking a little bit beforehand. We're going to try to figure out a way to, even at Fear Expo, either set up an area on the showroom floor and just talk to people randomly. I mean, it could be you. If we're out there talking, you'll see me with the setup. Maybe I'll have Willie on. Maybe I will have Doug sitting next to me. Who knows? And maybe you're just walking by and you see us talking. And if you want to pop in and talk to us, pop in and talk to us. We'll put you on and love to hear what you have to say. But yeah, this is going to be hopefully these shows going into the future. We can have everybody on here. Yeah. I mean, we can have haunt owners, we can have haunt actors, we can have makeup artists and vendors and just, haunt marketing team, whoever. If you're in the haunt business, I want to talk to you. And it doesn't have to be this like questioning, promoting Fear Expo thing.
No.
We can just have a conversation for an hour or so about, whatever it is you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring applications with me. So anyone who's got a haunt, I'm looking for stuff to do. So I need to find a job. I know I've talked a lot about that.
At this point, I think I got a better job than you do. So.
Oh man, this is so much fun. I cannot wait to see you guys. It's going to be so fun. Next week, Thursday, we're going to try and do something. I don't know if we can pull it off, but we're going to try. Do something from Owensboro, come on live. But all of us are going to be there. So maybe we should wait and do something, Saturday and just, announce it on the show floor and go live from the floor and have an actual audience. What do you think about overtaking the makeup stage and bringing everyone in for like a live remote from the show floor?
I mean, if that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do. I'm for it.
Yeah.
We'll figure
All right. Well, let's see what we can do. Well, let's call it a night.
One more thing. I want to say one more thing with this being the last show before the show. All of this is, hours upon hours of behind the scenes work to put all this together, but none of this works without our vendors and our attendees. None of it. And, I've been around this haunt industry. I know a lot of people, but I don't know everybody. So this coming week, if you see me, come say hi to me. Come shake my hand. I want to shake your hand. Introduce yourself. Let's hang out. Let's talk. Let's have a drink. I want to meet all you guys. I want to talk to all you guys. I'm interested in everything all you guys have to offer for this industry, whether you're a vendor, whether you're an attendee. I don't care. I don't care what walk of life of the haunt industry you come from. I'm just happy that you're at Fear Expo. And I just want all you to know that you're amongst friends. And so come find me. Come hang out. Come shake my hand. Maybe sneak a wristband. Who knows? Anything can happen.
All right. Well, I don't have, and it's weird to say this, but I don't have anything else to talk about right now. I think that everyone's, we're back up to 20, so we can almost start the show over again. But no, let's call it a night. Let's get focused. And we'll see all you guys next week. Owensboro, Kentucky, Fear Expo, HAuNTcon, Ultimate Haunt Tour, Molly, the Zombie. Everyone's going to be there.
Jody. Is Jody going to be? Jody, you're muted. You're muted.
We're ready to rock and roll.
I think.
The goddamn gun.
Hey, Steve, I think we're missing out because I think they've already opened the bottle over there. They're getting ready before.
Chris has already told me what he's sitting on over there, and I'm a little jealous.
Hey, listen, we are pre-gaming for Fear Expo. Let's get it
going. Oh,
all right, it's been 2 hours. I'm tired.
I'm out. I gotta go.
I'm ready for Fear Expo, guys. I will see you all in a few days.
See you guys all soon.
See you Tuesday.